Jacksonville, Florida. How these two teams remember this season will be largely impacted by what happens here in the Gator Bowl. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Tulane Green Wave. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rosen.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Guys?
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. So Tulane's offense will have first crack at this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something.
Turning it on! Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Tulane just a few inches away, might take a shot on second down. Motion from the back. On the option. He'll keep it on second down. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play fake, Holstein. Using his feet to buy time. Makes a deep grab. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. They'll run the option. Now the toss. There's a crease. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has his defense's head spinning with the option. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Motion from the wideout. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. The pitch. Touchdown, Tulane! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Hannah. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. Let's take a look at our impact players. From the gun, the ground game. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. There's some room. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Fighting off the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He leaves it with his back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. It's complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Ends it off on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. From the red zone, looking for a man. He caught it.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Throwing, Holstein. Got a man, it's Hill. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Holstein. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun on third down, Holstein. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pulls it in, it's Jenkins.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Pucks it out of the air. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Tide with the 1st and 10. On the move, it's Hill. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Pulls it on the option. Got enough space. Touchdown Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab. It's Hill. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They go play action with Holstein. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Eli Holstein to throw. Zone. Touchdown, Green Wave! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Bringing it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna run it. It's Hill. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On the run, still looking. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
That's caught. It's Scott. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Back to pass. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you roll. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the option. Shows him the stiff arm. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand.
Could be an alley. Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, added up for a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
A run for the quarterback.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
Finds his man. It's Richardson. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Eli Holstein to throw. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To throw, it's Holstein. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Holstein on the play fake. Rushes on him. Buried before he completes. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. The run from the shotgun. Maybe some room here. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. He tries to take the top off. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. The keeper on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Holstein. Here's the pressure. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. On the run, it's Hill. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. The throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The option look. Pulls it again on the option. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The run inside. It's Hill. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. So now it's 2nd and long. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. got his man on the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the tie. Offense gets set for second down. Here's Holstein to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Give to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. That's reeled in. It's Hill. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Gets it to him on the screen. Fights off the defender. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quick toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Green Wave. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires complete on the crosser. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Plows through the defense.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. And he slides to avoid the contact and did it just at the right moment and got the 1st down. The handoff keeps working on that clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This is a designed run, and he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throwing, Holstein. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Looking for a push on 4th down. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Pressure's there and he lets it go.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference.
He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. Got it down the field. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Just over a minute and a half to play as they line up for the onside kick in what is likely their last gasp in this game.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll send the back in motion. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll try the run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hannah. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to run it. He's past the 30. Works his way out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, and they'll stop the clock.
Defensively, the clock late in the game when you're winning, it's your friend. You got to find a way to keep that thing ticking. When you rush the passer, keep that quarterback in the pocket. Make him beat you from in there. You're dropping back in coverage. You got more DBs on the field. You're just trying to let him throw the football, get him on the ground, let that clock tick.
Going to try to get it himself. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And this is a defense, David, that we know prides themselves on taking the football away. How about the effort by the defense, getting to the ball carrier, trying to rip and claw the football out, knowing if we get this turnover, this game is over.
Yeah, strain, fight. Everybody get to the football. A lot of times these fumbles happen because of great effort. You don't necessarily mean to hit the football, but when bodies are there, they're ready to pounce on it. And more importantly, get the football back to their offense. And that clock, it just gets to tick down.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season.